with giving an intro about myself. I am an integrative health nutritionist, I am a weight loss expert, and I am a plant-based chef. Today we're going to be making a really nice, very easy and also one of my favorite recipes. We're making raw chocolate and hazelnut cups. So all the Nutella fans are really going to like this because we're making it from scratch, and there's no sugar, there's no additives, there's no preservatives, everything is healthy. And so I'm going to teach you how to make it, and let's get started then. Okay. What you're going to need is very few ingredients. There's like hardly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's just 5 ingredients. Okay. And but it tastes like something that you bought from outside. Okay. So to start with, you're going to need hazelnut butter or hazelnut paste. Okay. So mine is from Urban Platter. It's called the Turkish hazelnut paste, and it's really premium. It's very good quality. Okay. You'll come to know when you taste it. Okay. So we're going to start with putting in our, you need like a basic blender, like a whatever blender that you have at home, or you could use a food processor that you have. Okay. Any one of the two will work for this recipe. So you're going to start with putting in about 1 cup of the rich hazelnut paste. Okay. So another trick is that you can actually make this with also ordering for almond butter instead. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to use the hazelnut butter or the hazelnut paste, you can actually substitute it with using almond butter that you can order from Urban Platter as well. So we're going to be putting in 1 cup of the hazelnut butter. Okay. So this particular recipe that we're making is going to make you a minimum of 10 cups. Okay, 10 mini cups of raw chocolate hazelnut. After we've added the hazelnut paste, what we're going to do next is that we're going to go in for the special dark cocoa powder. Okay. So, one of the things is that my favorite is dark chocolate, okay? And usually, a lot of people go in when they are using cocoa powder. They usually go in for a lower quality cocoa powder. But the truth is that, you should actually go in for something which is higher quality. You should use something which is, dark chocolate even in the cocoa powder. Because when you're consuming dark chocolate, it's higher in antioxidants, it's higher in all the micronutrients that you're going to be getting in from the cocoa. So it's always nice to use a good high quality cocoa powder. I'm using the special dark one from Urban Platter. So it comes with this really cute, tiny measuring spoon. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to be putting in 2 spoonfuls of this cocoa powder. If you're using a cocoa powder which is not too dark, you can put in 3 spoons of it, because I think that will lead a more stronger cocoa flavor for you. This one is really strong, so I'm going to use 2 spoons. The next is my favorite ingredient. It's the vanilla extract from Urban Platter. Okay, I personally really like the vanilla extract because I think it gives your desserts, especially homemade desserts, a very a very rich smell and a very nice decadent feeling when the entire product has been assimilated. So I always use vanilla extract in all my desserts. We're going to use this for this one as well. So one squeeze of our vanilla extract. It's roughly like 2 to 3 drops if you're using the dropper. Okay. Now, what you're going to use next is, I personally use sugar substitutes in all my desserts because I don't like to use regular sugar in my desserts. So today we're using the agave syrup from Urban Platter. You can use this because it's actually a natural extract of sweetness, and it's also really nice and nutrition rich as compared to your regular white sugar that you would use, or even something like a brown sugar that you would use. So you can use this agave syrup from Urban Platter. And because it's so balanced in its sweetness, you actually need to use really less of it. So we're only going to be putting in about 1 tablespoon of this syrup. And for our last ingredient, we're putting in 1 big tablespoon of virgin coconut oil. Okay. I don't need to start listing the benefits of coconut oil because everybody mostly knows it, but nuts like hazelnut and the coconut is a nut. So nuts like hazelnut and coconut are rich in high good fats, okay, and they're very beneficial for your body, for your overall insulin levels in the body, which control your blood sugar levels throughout the day. So consuming good quality nuts, consuming good quality nut butters, and consuming good quality virgin coconut oil on a daily basis actually benefits your overall health a lot. And for those who are probably on certain kinds of diets like keto and everything, you can obviously substitute the sugar with something that you like, for example stevia, erythritol, xylitol, or any kinds of sugar-free options that you would like, and then this becomes really keto friendly as well. Okay, so now very simple, we've added in our 5 super ingredients, and the benefit, the beautiful part of this is that each ingredient has its own nutritional value, which is why I emphasize so much on making your own desserts at home, because you know what you're putting inside. You're putting in premium products, okay. With Urban Platter, it's so easy now to actually avail these products, and it's just so much more healthier, nicer when you know what you're eating and what's going into your body. I think the principal rule of taking care of yourself is to know what you're putting into your body, and it starts from trying and getting into the kitchen and making your own stuff. So let's go then. We've mixed everything in our blender, okay, and we're going to start it now, and it's going to come together as a nice dark thick paste. Blend of this, and we're going to now, it tends to get a little tighter, so I'm going to try and open it. Yep. Okay. And a beautiful, nice, thick, creamy paste is ready, okay. It's going to look, so because we've added in a really dark variety of cocoa, our mixture looks almost like a dark, very dark brown color, okay. If you end up using a lighter cocoa, your final product is going to start looking a little lighter brown, okay. So feel free to use whatever you have or whatever you like to order. So this is our final product. It looks like a paste like this, okay. Now what we're going to do is very simple. Try and get a mold which is more cup shaped. I'm using this one today. You could use any plastic mold that you have, or any silicone mold that you have. So this cup size is what I'm using today. And now for the final assembling, we're going to take this paste, okay, and we're going to start filling our cups. Because it's like a thick paste, it doesn't really create a lot of mess, because we've actually churned it into a very nice thick paste, okay. And then all you do is, once you put it into the molds, you simply have to push it in with your fingers, okay. Yes, please use your fingers, sanitize your hands and use your fingers. It's the best thing to get dirty with your hands when you're making something from scratch, okay. So once you have nicely assembled your hazelnut paste in the cup, fill in all your other cups like this, okay, and you're going to put this in your freezer for a minimum of half an hour, maximum of 1 hour, okay. and I made some prior so that I could show you guys today. And I'm going to show you how they turn out. So this is how your raw chocolate vegan hazelnut cups are going to look like. Okay, so they're basically really nice, yummy, gooey cup-sized bites. Okay, and they're very, very tasty, very yummy, packed with a lot of nutrition. Please feel free to add any kind of extra things you like in this recipe. You can actually cut pieces. If you have hazelnuts at home, you can actually finely chop those hazelnut pieces, and you can put it while you're assembling your cups right now in the final step. You can also put in any other kind of nuts that you like. You can put in almonds, you can put in cashew nuts if you like. Also, if you like a little more chocolate taste, you could put in raw cacao nibs into this so that you have a nice crunch when you're eating this. I personally prefer to eat this in the most simple way because it's got really nice ingredients. So that's why I made it like this today. And I've sprinkled a little bit of the cocoa powder on top, just so that it looks nice. Feel free to experiment with any flavors that you like with this so that they complement the nice dark chocolate and hazelnut flavors. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe today. This is going to be my last recipe for you guys today. But if you would like to see more recipes from me, if you would like to get some nutritional yarn from me, you can follow me on Karishma Shah Nutrition. That's my Instagram handle. And I also have a YouTube channel with the same name called Karishma Shah Nutrition. So you can follow me on YouTube as well. And you're going to get to see lots of new, fun recipes. So, okay guys, hope you guys had fun today. And make this fun recipe very simple, very easy ingredients, and enjoy with your friends and family. Bye bye.